Hello, how are you? I hope you're genuinely doing well. Maybe you've done the last two sessions now. Maybe you've done the MIND DETOX session to get you off all that junk food. Hopefully it worked the very first time. As I said before, it may take 2 or 3 sessions for the MIND DETOX to have full effect. So if it hasn't had full effect in the first session, just listen to it again and again. Could be about 3 times you have to listen to it. But most people will get the full effect on the first session. Then maybe you're at the stage now where you've listened to the second session, which is the reinforcement session, which is going to reinforce that healthy eating now long term. The reinforcement session you probably do have to listen to 3 times, 3 consecutive days in a row, okay, to get that to be reinforced very deeply in your subconscious mind. So once you've done the detox, you've reinforced it 3 times, you're on track, you're on the path, you're eating healthy naturally, you're not having to try, your subconscious mind is just choosing those healthy foods naturally, and you don't even think about junk food. Now that's a great place to be, isn't it? How long would you like that to last? I hear you saying forever. It can last forever. What you have to now do is keep putting in the work on yourself. So the more work you put into your own health and well-being, the more you'll get out of it. So what do we mean by healthy, nutritious foods? And I don't mean to sound patronising by saying that, but I've been quite surprised over the years when dealing with clients that once they get onto the healthy eating, they're kind of sometimes a little bit puzzled, and that surprises me. They're a little bit puzzled in what healthy food actually is. So they might come back and say to me, "Oh, great, Lynn, I'm doing great, I'm eating healthy, I've stopped all the chocolate, I've stopped all the crisps, I'm now just having, 1 slice of bread at lunchtime with my sandwich and just 1 packet of low-fat crisps after my dinner." That's all well and good, that steps forward than her previous eating, but the bread and the low-fat crisps are not healthy, right? So we need to start thinking about what food is healthy, and not just for weight loss, but to make you feel great and to give you energy. You're going to feel amazing when you really start staying on track to healthy eating. Okay, healthy eating. One book I would recommend, although I don't really like her too much as a person when she was presenting on TV, but Gillian McKeith's book is absolutely brilliant. Great big colourful pictures, an index at the back to explain, what foods, why, when, how. Absolutely brilliant book, right? And obviously that book's encouraging you to eat a varied diet of mixed fruits, mixed vegetables, protein, so making sure you're getting your chicken, your salmon, different types of protein, getting a mixture, getting a balance, okay? And then what I've found very, very beneficial, if you can start training yourself to have a very healthy, nutritious breakfast, a very healthy, nutritious lunch, and a healthy dinner, no snacking in between, and then the real secret is don't eat after your dinner, okay? If you have a really wee sweet craving, have a banana or something. Your mind will soon get used to that. And the key is to fast, right? So you really want to be fasting from about 6 p.m. onwards. Okay, I appreciate some of you don't get into work till a bit late and it's got to be 7 o'clock, but try and fast from 6 p.m. right through till like 6 a.m. or 7 or 8 a.m. the next day. That is really going to speed up weight loss. Not that I'm trying to get you to lose weight too quickly. Let's be patient here. Let's be in it for the long haul. Let's just relax in your mind, take a big sigh of relief, knowing that you're on track, you're eating healthy, and you're getting there. And don't think too much about being slim. Let's not get too focused on that. That can get a bit unhealthy. Let's focus on health and well-being. maybe you can just take a wee moment to imagine just how you might feel in about 2-3 months' time, when you've been eating all this natural, healthy, nutritious foods and drinking water. What I would also say, and I know I said it before, is if you do have a little treat now and again, okay, it's okay. Don't beat yourself up. Have that little treat, enjoy it, put the wrapper in the bin and get straight back on track again. One good way to fix it psychologically and physically, if you've had a little bit of junk food, is either having a huge big glass of cold fresh water straight after the junk food, or some nice healthy green tea, finding a really good sencha green tea. Lots of different qualities of green tea out there, but having a green tea. But yeah, have something healthy after you've had that little bit of junk, and just get yourself, actually say those words to yourself, I'm back on track now. Okay, and just be patient with the journey. So I recommend that Gillian McKeith book. If you can actually get it now second hand on eBay. I actually bought a batch of them. They were only about £2.93 each and free delivery, so you're talking £2 or £3. And I just think her books are good because they're fabulous, you know, big colourful pages, everything's illustrated, everything's explained, you know, why we should eat more whole grains, why we should eat more fruit and veg, why we need protein, and to also try and understand that there is good fats and bad fats. So I've had clients before where I've said to them, look, you know, a good thing to eat is, you know, mixed healthy nuts, you know, not salted nuts, but just mixed healthy nuts. And their automatic response is, no, they're fattening, there's so many calories in mixed nuts. Let's not get bogged down in calories, right? Because mixed nuts, yes, they are high in calories, but it's good fats, not saturated fats, it's good fats. Now, good fats actually break down the bad fats in the body, so you need the good fats. So don't get caught up in calorie counting. So mixed nuts, high in protein, very nutritious. Another great thing is chia seeds, which I always recommend to people. Get some chia seeds, okay? They're like little black grains of sugar, that's what they look like, but they're tasteless, there's no taste in chia seeds. Put them in your breakfast, put them in your porridge, put them through your salad, because what chia seeds do is they expand in your stomach when you eat them, when they mix with fluid in your stomach. So if you drink water with them, they expand in your stomach and they make you feel full for a very long time, and they're very, very nutritious. Okay, so have a look for chia, C-H-I-A, chia seeds, mixed nuts, whole grains. You know yourself what fruit and veg you like. Drink more water. Try and fast from about 6 p.m. onwards. And that's you, you're on track. And when you have a wee treat, fine, don't beat yourself up. Put the wrapper in the bin, have a cup of green tea, glass of water, and get back on track. So what I want to share with you is, in my next lot of videos, in fact, could you please put some comments below, after you've subscribed, of course, hit that subscribe button. Could you please, because I want to try and understand from you guys out there, what do you actually want me to help you with, what topics? Because once you're on track with your healthy eating, there's still work to be done to keep you there, okay, which is confidence, self-belief, so that you deep down believe that you deserve to be healthy, okay? So confidence and anxiety, let's help with your anxiety. If you get any anxiety issues, which might be work related, bullying at work, or your job's too stressful, or relationship issues, any issues that are causing you anxiety, can you just put a few comments below? Just comment what you would like me to talk about to help you with, we'll talk about that, see how we can fix it, and we'll also do some hypnosis sessions to help the anxiety, the confidence, the panic attacks, the self-worth. Okay, so this is going to be an ongoing journey to keep you healthy, to keep your mind healthy, to keep you confident, to keep you believing in yourself, to find alternative ways to deal with challenges. So sometimes if you hit a patch of anxiety, you end up turning to comfort food automatically, because that's maybe what you used to do in the past. So let's look at ways to change the anxiety so that you don't turn to comfort food and you find another way to deal with it. And there are so many ways to deal with it in a healthy way. Also going to look at alcohol issues, alcohol. So I'm going to take you through an alcohol detox. That might be better if we do that in about 7 or 8 weeks' time, once Christmas and New Year is over. We can do an alcohol detox. So just, if you don't mind, just put a comment below. What would you like me to talk about? What would you like hypnosis for? Just to keep you on track with your health and well-being. And thanks again for tuning in. I really appreciate it. And I look forward to seeing you soon. And I hope you subscribe to my channel and help me to help you, to support you through your journey. Okay, thank you.